What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Team Official's YouTube channel. So today we are talking about my Baltimore experience where I played Mew VMAX, no Fuse Strike Energy, no Meloetta kind of build. Basically, Pram's deck that he built at the London Open. People are doing fantastic things with it. It did great this weekend. It did fantastic. Unfortunately, I didn't do bad, but I didn't do what I wanted to do, unfortunately. But I did have a lot of fun, and that is a big deal. So the first question is, how did you come up with this deck, right? Well, I'm not going to take any credit. This is Jesper Eriksson's list. I made a post on Twitter like 2 weeks ago asking what deck I should play, and he sent me, I got the spice. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, the list for Baltimore. I got it. And it was about Mew, and then we chat for a second, and then he sent me this list, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to play this. This is sick. The only thing we talked about is we kind of want a second switch in here. But even then, I don't think it came up at all in Baltimore at all, really, the second switch. I think we were pretty good. So yeah, this is the list we played. It just utilizes Mew with Genesect, and you just copy, good old Techno Blast. With the Choice Belt, you're doing a guaranteed 220. Pretty strong. You just like turn to 220 no matter what. Double Tablet gets you to 280. Really good. Oricorio is nice to prevent that damage, stuff like that. It can prevent your Mews to make the certain decks. You need Choice Belt to knock out like Mews, like against like RCs and stuff like that, which is pretty neat. The deck plays multiple copies of Avery. There's multiple opponents who said, you play Avery in your list, and I play another Avery. Then you play a second, and I play a third Avery. They're like, oh my gosh, stop. Avery is really good against Inteleon, of course. It's good against a lot of decks, Samira as well. Plays no Marnie. Sometimes I kind of maybe want a Marnie, but I don't know. I think Avery was good overall. It did play Roxanne, which did surprise a bunch of people, which I loved it. After I saw it, it made sense. They knock out the Mew. Then you can like Roxanne up to 2, whatever. And then you just start rocking and rolling really, really strong. Echoing Horn take prize cards, because essentially you go like knock out a V star, V max, and like Echoing Horn knock out another one or something. Or you can knock out a V, double tablet, knock out a V star, double tablet, knock out a V star, really strong. Of course, you got boss orders. You got the cross switchers, bring a Pokemon pitch deactive. And then you got the 4 PokéStops, which is like really, really good in this deck. Because with this deck, you can draw a bunch of cards with Genesect. You have a counter to Path Peak with PokéStop. And then you can use Avery, draw some more, and as well disrupt your opponent. And then use PokéStop. And so you can see like 20, 30 cards in one turn because of the Genesect, the Avery, the PokéStops, and then you're good to go. Everything else is pretty vanilla. Oh, I guess Cyllene's definitely not vanilla. It's played in some Mew decks, but it's really good in here. Because you only play like the 4 fusion, you play 0 fusion. The 4 double turbo energies, really good. You get back, Pal Pad, get back supporter cards, whatever you need, it's good. You get back, the Power Tablet, the Cross Switchers. But yeah, now everything else is pretty like similar, right? 4 VIP, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Rotom Phone, 4 Quick Ball. Now I know some lists did play shoes. I never tested with the shoes. I just played Jesper's version that he sent me and just went with it. So maybe shoes is good. It can help you draw more. I understand that. But I guess maybe you don't want to discard stuff, maybe. But I can also see it being beneficial. Just like keep drawing. You just keep drawing. You just keep drawing. I don't know what I would cut. Like Rotom Phone was so good. Because like Rotom Phone plus Avery just like guaranteed you the cards. Right? So that was a pretty cool combo. If your hand was full, you could Rotom Phone, then Avery, and draw more cards. That's pretty nice. So yeah, that's the list we played. A little bit about the deck. How did I go? Well, round 1 up against RC's Inteleon. Very, very fun match. Very fun. Up against Adler, who ended up... I don't know. I can't remember his score right now, but he ended up with 34 points. So he did really, really good. So I lost somebody who went 10, 1, and 4. Round 1, playing against a very cool person. Great match for sure. Playing RC Inteleon. I won the first game, lost the second, lost the third. I believe, like, I might be getting some of my games mixed up, but I think I didn't attack turn 2 on game 3 because I missed something. Either like a double turbo energy or something. Something very crucial, and that's what swung in his favor. Game 3, we just whiffed, and unfortunately, I think I like flipped tails on Cram or something. I don't know. We didn't tap turn 1 of game 3. I'm pretty sure Adler probably has better memory than I do, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. And so it swung in his favor. Game 1 played exactly how it's supposed to. You like knock out RCS. Turn 2, you can like double whatever knockout, going knockout or double knockout, which is pretty good. Then he won game 3, so that was unfortunate. Also, that deck has like Path to the Peak and stuff, and that probably hurt me too. I imagine it probably did. I don't know, it's a lot of Pokemon, but we won loss. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure that's what happened. Round 2, we played against a Charizard Metallion, the deck that won. So I think it's funny that one of my losses was to one of the decks that won. It wasn't the player that won, but it's a really good deck. Charizard Metallion. We lost both games. I Roxanne them to 2, and I had like 1, maybe 2 prize cards left. I think see, that's what I'm trying to figure out. No, I think it gets Adler. I Roxanne him, then he hit the Luminion. I can't remember. But anyways, I know for sure I Roxanne Edward to both games, and both times he just had it. Just had it. And I'm not mad. Like, it's a good matchup. I'm still trying to debate because when I played against him, I purposely didn't knock out his Inteleon that he was swinging with. That way he couldn't, like, evolve, like, other pieces because I would try to knock out, like, Drizzle stuff. So, like, game 1, like, I did the whole, like, Avery play, and then he was, like, really smart game 2 and didn't, like, bench more than 3, so he knew what was happening and stuff like that. It was just a really, really good game. Also, game 1, I prized my Oricorio, and that made a huge difference because if his Inteleon wasn't pinging the bench, then I could have survived a hit later on where his Charizard one-shot my Mew because it had like 40 or 60 damage on it from just pings because Oricorio was prized. In game 2, I separated the Mews. I dropped 2 Mews, and that way I can evolve the other one while he pinged the other one on the bench. Because it was prized game 2. So I had to do some weird play where I had to put down 2 Mews, not evolve them, and then like attack with the one that wasn't evolved. So it was kind of weird, but it's whatever. Round 3. So we lost, so we're 0-2. Great way to start the day. 0-2, confidence and feeling really, really good. Round 3, we played against Dragonite V-Star. Yep, you heard it right. It was Dragonite V-Star with Arceus and Ice Rider. It was this card. So we, I can see he played Arceus, he played Ice Rider, played Dragonite. He didn't get set up through the game. I think he was new. I'm not 100% sure. But we 2-0'd. No. He actually beat me one round. I remember this correctly. I beat him game 1. In the game 2, I started. This is like the only time I ever drew bad. Like, really, really bad. I started Genesect. He went first because he lost. Started Ice Rider. Pass, or Course Statue Energy pass. My turn, Genesect, and I literally had nothing in pass. And then his turn, he Ice Rider VMAX and took a knock on our Genesect. So whatever. So he won game 2, and then game 3 we won that one because he couldn't get set up and that kind of fun stuff. Also against Edward, I think it was Edward. No, that's later on. We're gonna match some stuff. I remember now. So game 3 we won. Win, loss, win. Game 4 we played against another Charizard deck. It was a lot of fun, but unfortunately she started Snorlax game 1, and so I was like, like I started Mew or Genesect or whatever, and then they started Snorlax and then passed, and I was like, so we took a knockout. And then game 2, I think our tempo was just so fast and in our favor. I don't know if they had something prized or not. I don't know how it went. I don't really remember too much of the game, but I know we won 2 in a row in that one. It was a very quick game because that was the lunch round? Round 4 was the lunch round, I think, maybe. So, anyways, so now we're 2-2. Bringing it back 2-2. In round 5, we play against a no-show. Correct, a no-show. I have no idea what they're playing, but they no-showed. So at 2-2, I played against my Who's the no-show. Take it. Take it. All right. So round 6, we're playing against. Man, probably should have asked how to say some people's names. Braden, playing. Now, if you were to ask me what he was playing, I would say it was Vikavolt Moltres with like some Raikou decks, but it was a Raikou deck with Moltres and Vikavolt. And Vikavolt was a one of. To me, it didn't feel like a Vikavolt was one of. But game 1, we like target the Moltres, like not got a Raikou, target Moltres, right? Take the knockout, but then he was like, just kidding. Raihan attach Dire Flame knockout Mew, and I was like, let's go to game 2. And then game 2, he mulliganed like 5 or 6 times. I'm pretty sure, if I remember, was that the game he mulliganed 5? Is that the person who mulliganed 5 or 6 times? No, maybe it was Adler. It's one of those 2 games. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was against Adler. I think I drew like a. Oh yeah, it was Adler because I like had nothing game 3. And he mulliganed a bunch, and we just had all supporter cards. That's how we couldn't find our piece game 3. Anyways, against Braden, what happened was we just drew a bunch of not good cards, and then he went turn 1 Vigavolt, and I was like, I can't play a lot of cards in my hand. So I can't remember if like turn 1 I hit a bunch of supporter cards or something. And then maybe Fusion Strike into like item cards. Because next turn, he Vigavolt me and started punching me for 50, and I couldn't play item cards. And then from there, we proceeded to lose because I couldn't play item cards. And by then, he set up and got his Moltres and stuff like that. He played 2 Moltres. We tried our best to ping him, but I promise you, his Vigavolt took, I think it was 5 prize cards. If he's watching this, he can agree with this. It was 5 prize cards. Oh man, it was so much fun. Anyways. Round 7, we played against a Raichu V Flappy Zekrom deck, like heavy Palkia counter deck. I think this one was just a win-win. Yeah, I think this was a win-win. Right, we could just knock out the Raichus. We play Switch, and we play the Cross Switcher, Cross Switchers. So Zekrom can like try to paralyze us, but we can cross switch and stuff like that. We can target the Raichus and stuff like that. It was a pretty good match for us. I think it was pretty good. It's pretty good. I think we won one pretty easily, if I remember correctly. I can't remember too much specific about the match. I remember he couldn't get set up in like game 1. He prized a bunch of lightning energies, and then game 2, I think I was just a bully to his Raichus and just knocked him out really quick. So it happens. Round 8, we played against Dialga, and Dialga's a pretty rough matchup. So round 1, he wins. He gets the turn 2 Dialga V-Star, knock out a Mew, Cross Switcher, knock out another Mew, and then I scoop immediately. Game 2, we do our thing. We knock out a V, knock out a V, knock out another V, and we're just targeting his Vs, and he can't do anything. In round 3, he misses the V-Star, and after this, I'll take the blame on this one. This is where Josh needs to be nice, or needs to stop being so nice while playing Pokemon, because I am really nice. I try to be really nice while playing Pokemon. And this is a lesson for everybody. So he whiffed the V-Star turn 2. That was very, very big, because now we have the opportunity to knock out his Dialga and take the tempo off board. Because if the Dialga decks don't get that turn 2 Star Cronus knockout, you're really in good shape. I even benched 3 Mews because in game 1 I only benched 2 Mews. So in game 3 I was going to bench 3 Mews because I forgot I didn't think he could pull it off because I think he only had like 1 or 2 energies, and of course he got all 5 or whatever. But in game 3 we benched 3 Mews because like, all right, we're going to be ready. Like if he starts swinging, we can at least maybe Roxanne him to 2, take a knockout, slow him down a bunch, and hopefully he can't find like the Zacian or another Dialga or something like that. And what ended up happening, he missed a V-Star turn 2. And after that, in my head, we gotta go. We take knockouts. My turns, we're flying, and his turns, unfortunately, was, not the fastest, But I get there is a bunch of calculations, but I definitely should have been like, hey man, we need to pick a pace, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go. And what ended up happening, I was like, I know I'm going to sound like one of those people, and I hate talking about these people, but literally, like, my last turn, I would have won. If I had one more turn, I would have won. You know what it is? You would have, blah, 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 blah. You know, was one of those people that could have, you know, if I had one more turn, I definitely would have won 100%. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is all I gotta say. And just, you know, if your opponent's playing so much, like, hey man, let's start to pick it up. Like I said, once he missed the knockout, I was like, all right, dude, we're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game. But the trekking shoes into metal saucers, into Mew, into like all, it just took forever for decisions. I said, hey buddy, let's pick a pace, you know, let's go. But I'm trying not to be mean and stuff. I get he's got high calculations because he missed a knockout and stuff like that. The only thing that really upset me is like not so much that piece, because like a tie is a tie, whatever, is the last time my opponent was like, hey, if I didn't press Cross Switcher, I would have won. I would have beat you or something like that. And I was like, man, prize cards are prize cards. But if we would have played faster, I would have won. So don't when you tie and you can tell your opponent, because I wasn't tilted. But he was like, I guess we tie. And I was like, oh, a tie hurts both of us. It hurts both of us. So, but unfortunately, it did. But it's okay. It's okay. It's whatever. I'm over it now. Josh just needs to be a good person and tell people, hey, please pick up your pace to speed. So, anyways. So, we lost one, tied. Round 8. In round 9, we played against Palkia. New player. Second regionals, Palkia. I think it was Palkia Ice Rider B Barrel, and that's just like a really good matchup for us. He drew like really bad too. I think we just won one. This deck it beats Palkia. So, because you're just like not gonna V star, not gonna V star or whatever. You're just like golden, and with like the Averys and stuff, you just like delete their bench and stuff like that, and you have like Oricorio to do less damage and stuff like that. Whatever, you can limit your bench and all this kind of fun stuff, right? So that's a good matchup, blah, blah. But what we learned is over 9 rounds, I played a no-show, so I don't know how you calculate that. So over 8 rounds, I played 6 different decks. Only one deck was twice, and that was Inteleon Charizard. And if you would have said, Joshua, do you think we're going to hit Inteleon Charizard twice in one game? I'd be like, or one tournament? I'd be like, no, I don't. I don't think I would have. But yeah, that's my Baltimore Regionals recap. Oh, also, day 2, I played GLC Grass. Grass is busted. This is all I gotta tell. I don't have the list. And I know people are probably gonna hate them talking about GLC. But first of all, let's talk about Mew. What would you do in the future? I think going forward, you need the Meloettas in the deck. I hate to say that, because it seems... Hey, Zilra! I hate to say that you need the Meloettas, but I feel like you need the Meloettas, and the reason why is because you have the Lost Zone box and stuff like that, and also with Drapion. Drapion's very scary, but you can play Meloettas to hopefully help the Lost Zone box in your favor, and then also you can play this new card, Lost City, which is going to be really good. When you knock out a Pokemon, you put that in the Lost Zone instead of the discard pile, so you can knock out like Charizard, stuff like that. Just think of like this was out this weekend. I could have snuck some Lost Cities in there. And then, like, put some Charizards in the Lost Zone. So, that's pretty good. So, I think that's fine. I think Mew is still fine. You can put Drapion's in the Lost Zone. Meloetta is probably better in that instance. Maybe, like, 2, 3 Lost Cities. Zora's playing her tunnel right now. But I think Mew is still not going to go anywhere. I think it's a good deck. It just depends on how many single prizes are out there. That's the real kicker. Single prizes are starting to pop up more and more because of the Lost Zone box. But... still good. But yeah, thanks to Jesper for hooking me up with the list. Jesper, our 2016 Seniors World Champion, Yamega himself. I remember hanging out after the tournament, and I think we were like near Jesper's room or somebody's room, and he had the card, the first place card, and maybe the trophy or something. And I got to see a first place card or something, whatever it was, in person. This was in Boston? San Francisco? I can't remember. Anyways. San Francisco. Yep, San Francisco. That's what it was. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, shout out to Jasper. Without him, none of this would have been possible. None of this would have been possible. So I don't know what I would have played. I probably would have played like RC's Hammers or something like that. So who knows? But anyways, going day 2. Oh, dude, first of all, I met so many people day 1. I played against so many people that knew me that said, Josh, I love your content. Squeaky, I love tea and fish knuckles. Yo, that means so much. Yo, I almost teared up so many times this weekend. Talk to people saying they love the channel and they just all the support and everybody. I had some people go, you're the TFK guy? I was like, I am, dude. I am the TFK. I am the TFK. So, oh man, dude, I was so pumped this weekend. I had so many people like tell me they love their stuff. Been watching forever. You got me to Pokemon 10 years ago or whatever. I'm like, dude, that's so sick. And then people, of course, you go to more regionals. I'm not going to PO but the close ones were definitely going. So, unfortunately, my favorite part about the weekend, people are like, how'd you do? I was like, oh, I went 5-3-1. They're like, 60 points. You got points, though. I'm like, nope, I got 270, which only top 256 gets points. I went 270 at a 1,000-person tournament. Didn't get anything. Cool. So, but anyways, we don't care about that. Anyways, day 2 we played GLC. Had a lot more fun. Not a lot more fun. A same amount of fun playing grass. All I gotta say is, you're playing grass. I think you need to play. I think you need the Sceptile deck. I think you need the Sceptile on your deck. I'm just gonna tell y'all. It is so broke to double Sunshine Grace with the middle dude of Snivy and the middle dude of Turtwig. It's so good. You're just searching on everything. Rosewood, rare candy into stuff. It was so good, dude. It was so good. I love Grass DLC so much. It's so good. It's the best deck, dude. 1 against metal, 1 against water, 1 against colorless. Barely lost to fire. Oh, dude. If there's ever a streamed GLC game, that was it, dude. Went down to 1-to-1 price card. And even he said, man, if I wasn't playing fire, I would have lost. And I was like, that's okay, man. He's like, dude, that was a sick game. I was like, I know, man. It was so good. I ended up back-to-back times, and he's able to Macargo smooth, like Macargo, what's it called? Macargo plus the Fire Roasterville guy to draw cards. Oh, dude, it was so sick. I could have bumped his stadium, which lost me the game. I prized, like, the last stadium. No, the stadium was in the deck. I prized the Rosary to search out the stadium. Ah, man, if we would have bumped the stadium, I think we would have won. Oh, well. It is what it is. He had Giant Heart to find Fire Energy so he can, like, do the smooth over Slugma stuff. But, guys, there's my Baltimore recap. If you saw me this weekend, just comment down below you saw me. It made me so happy talking to everybody. I made so many friends, talked to so many old friends. Saw faces that I haven't seen in years that are playing now. Playing again. So we're going to see. We're going to start testing more. We got to get ready. I don't even know when the next tournament is. I guess the team challenge or something. It's upsetting because Peoria is like 12 hours away unless somebody wants to buy my flight to go out there. So any card shops want to sponsor TFK, I'll put you all over the videos and talk about you in every single video if you pay for my flight to go out there. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Test out Mew VMAX. Next week we'll have stuff about Lost Origins. This week we're going to talk about regionals. So if you hate that, I'm sorry. Alrighty, guys. Bye.